Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've noticed a few people asking questions about ILS and TACAN approaches, so we'll go through one of those. I'm going to be referencing my online squadron plate that you can see to the right, so we'll go through setting up all of the systems. So the first thing we'll do is set the TACAN up to Nellis, so that's 12 X-ray, and put it on transmit receive. We'll also set up the ILS ready, so that's 109.1, and the inbound heading from the approach course on the plate there, 209. Okay, so by the letter of the law then, what we're looking to do is get to the initial approach fix on the plate, which in this case is ARCO, on a 178 at 30 DME. So we'll set the HSI up for the TACAN, set it to 178, and as you can see the TACAN hasn't locked in yet, we're a little bit too far to the north. So that's us all set up as far as the systems goes in the jet, and we're just waiting for the TACAN to lock on. So a quick hop to the F10 menu, you can see we're well to the north, so initially, because we want to be over in the Sally corridor, we'll go about 140, 130 and wait for the TACAN. So because this is a hot start, we'll go ahead and fence out. So that's all the systems in standby. We'll make sure we've got all the lights on. And now we're just waiting on the TACAN. Let's speed things up slightly. Okay, so we're actually here in the ILS there, and there goes the TACAN, so we'll turn that down. So as you can see, we're 64 miles away from Nellis. The needle there points to Nellis TACAN station, and then you've got course deviation needle there. So we are right of track and need to come left. Now there is a way of looking at this and determining your endpoint. That distance is the same as this distance, so we need to be 30 miles away. So from there to there is 60, so we actually need to be halfway, and then you take that angle, apply it to that angle, and that's how you'll come through. But there is a whole topic on TACAN HSI work. So 130 should be good as a starting course for us, and we'll see how we get on. Okay, just fast forward a bit further. Let's get inside of 45 miles and see how we're getting on. Okay, you can see there as we fast forwarded the course deviation needle starting to crack along. So we need to come a lot more right now. We're ready for that 178 heading, inbound track. So we're looking to line up the two course deviation needle with the TACAN station needle. So we'll just ease off the bank angle there. And while we're doing that, we'll call Nellis Tower. Nellis, Uzi 81 inbound. Tower inbound. Okay, just need a bit more bank angle. And we found out that the QFE is 2767, so we'll set that in a second. Okay, approaching the lines, joining up. There's the QNH set. Okay, so we're 37 miles away and we need to be down at 15,000 feet by the initial approach fix. So we'll descend down. Okay, we'll bring the plate back up so you can see. So you need to report your initial approach fix and you need to report your final approach fix, which in this case is ROTC at 7.2 miles. So as long as we're above 15,000 feet, we're good. We're going to put the brakes out and slow down at 300 knots. Snake 1, Arco, 18,000 inbound for the high, ILS, Zulu 21 left. Okay, so the next thing we're looking for is Ronki, which is 25 miles. Again, no lower than 15,000 feet. So we'll pull the nose back up and close the air brakes. Maintain 300 knots. There's 25 miles, that's Ronki. So the next thing we're looking to do is the 21 mile DME arc. Okay, there's 24 miles. Reduce the throttle, nose comes down because we've got to be at Chris at 8,600, no more than 30 degrees angle of bank because we're IFR rules. And now we're going to set 024 as our you're getting close course. Okay, there's 024 set. Height's coming down nicely. So as you can see, I'm getting very, very close to 20 miles. So what I should have done was started my arc earlier. All we'll do is we'll go slightly past, roll it out there. I'll let the nose continue to come down. And again, we're looking for the course deviation line to start moving, and then we're going to turn inbound. There's 9.7, so we'll just relax on the descent. You can see the course deviation needle starting to move. So we're going to start a 10-degree turn in now. Okay, we'll increase that to 20 degrees. There's 8,800 feet, so we're approaching the height for a turn in. There's the course deviation needle, increase to 30 degrees angle of bank, nose up. And personally at this point round the corner, I put the altitude hold in. And now we're going to set 029. Don't worry if you go through, we can correct that on the way round. Okay, so we're going to be looking to get back on our course, so we're going to come all the way through to 220 as a starting point, and then we'll assess it from there. Okay, approaching 220, roll out, nose can come down some more, and watch that speed. We'll set roughly a 2,000 feet a minute rate of descent, and keep an eye on that course deviation line. So you can do this completely heads down at this point. So we're now looking for 5,000 feet at 13.2 miles. So throttle comes closed, nose coming down, and that's us in the cloud. So we're well above the profile in a minute. There's 13.2 at sheet. So now you can switch over to the ILS. Let's make sure that's turned on. There we go, look. So there's our deviation or a glide slope. There's our localizer, and there's our glide slope. So there's the glide slope coming up. Nose comes back up. We still need to come a bit further right. There's the command steering bug in the hood. So we're going to come right for that. So now we're at 8.8 miles. Okay, there's the command bug coming left. Along with the localizer bar. Glide slope's now alive, so the nose can come down, and we'll dirty up. Gear down, landing lights to landing. Six miles. Request landing. Okay, so we're back on the command bug again. So the minimum height is 2065 on the ILS, so we're going to go all the way down to that. Slowing down. Okay, there's the air brakes for landing. Still watching the command bug. A little bit of turbulence. Dim the hood down so as it's a bit easier to see. Still following the steering bug. Still following the steering bug. Not even looking at the runway yet. Okay, it is 2,500, 500 feet above decision. We're looking for 2065. Okay, we're less than a mile out, taking over visually. Looking for that standard 13 degrees AOA. Tied in the throttles, air brakes come out, and there we are on the runway. A little bit of rudder to regain center. Okay, there's 100 knots, nose coming down, and full backstick. Rudder to maintain center. Still full back stick to allow the air braking, as you can see there. Drying the brakes. Left brake, right brake. Okay, 60 knots. Center in the stick. Nasal steering comes on. Don't forget you've got the rudder in. And there we go, guys. TACAN to ILS 21 left at Nellis. Thanks for watching.